welcome back, everybody. We're here for the main event, if you ask me. Trackers taking on North Central Bobcats. Been live streaming games all day. Finally get to do a Trackers game. Trackers coming off a win yesterday against East Kootenay. They beat them 7-3. North Central losing to Vancouver Thunderbirds 12-0. And this one's underway. Off the draw. Trackers just inside their zone. Weens with it, dishing it ahead for Feener. Into the middle, just under Gordon's stick now on the far side. Weens racing over there. He's going to chip it in. Out front. Feener with a shot. That was steered away. McMillan, I think, got his stick in there. Nice check on the far boards by Weens. Sent back in now. McGinnis. Feener picking it up. And behind the net for McGinnis. Being watched there by Reedman. Now out to the neutral zone. Stanley moves it over to Monte. Now that's Batchelor over there. Sorry. Into the middle. Goulet can't quite gain the line, and McGinnis is going to send it in. Warichello up the boards, held in at the line by Loney. Dietz with it in the corner, sending it out to Clay, who was just beside the net. Now, Bobcats trying to clear it, but it's held in at the line by Loney. On the far side, Trzynski over to the near side in the corner. Trackers are changing. Up at the line, Loney can't quite hold it in. And it's sent right back in again. Warichello to pick it up, sends it around the far side. Clay's going to get there. Shot high up over the net. Comes around to the near side. Loney with it again. Now that shot was blocked in front and into the corner. Tried to clear, but held in again by Loney. Now Clay back to Loney with a shot there. High, hard shot that went over the net. Came around to the far side. King held it in. Clay now behind the net. Circling. Warichello watching him. And Avante now right out front. Clay can't get it out of his feet, and Bobcats clear it down the ice, and if it goes all the way, it's going to be icing. It is. So the Trackers with all the pressure here so far in the first 2 minutes. Face off in the Bobcat zone. They're able to clear it out to the neutral zone. Weens gets it back to Buchert. Up to the far side, Moody chipping ahead. And it's just chipped out. Back to Buchert again now. Stanley to Lunenberger on the near side. He's checked by Laundry, and puck's not quite cleared out now. Jensen with it. Stolen though right in front, and Lunenberger taking a hit there, but he got a shot off. Fanning on the clearing attempt. Lunenberger with a shot, but with a nice check there by Laundry after he took it, and it was saved. Now, it's Reedman to the red line. Dumping it in behind the net. Avante back to pick it up. For Gordon on the far side. He's going to skate it up to the blue line and send it ahead for Goulet now. In from the outside. In behind the net. Still with it in the corner. Out to the far side. Shot there, and that was saved. Loney with a shot, and that's Anderson in goal for the Bobcats. A nice save. Trackers send it back in. Around the far side. Feener taking the body over there. They get it out to the neutral zone now. Loney now. Sending it in behind the net. On the far side, McMillan trying to clear it out, but it's held at the line. King with a shot off a shin pad and back in behind the net. McMillan chipping it around the boards. Hawk there gets it out to the neutral zone. King picking it up. Moves it for Loney over to Thomas. He's open and going to step over the blue line and looks like just offside. Nice pass by Goulet there for Loney with a one-timer. Just Anderson sticking out the pad to make the save. Face off just outside the Bobcats zone. Weens getting it back to Stanley. Up to Dietz at the red line. For Weens, moving into the middle. Shot, and Anderson stretching to make the save there. Weens to the top of the slot, and that shot was labeled for the near corner, but nice save now off the draw. Stanley with a shot over the net. Buchert holding it in the far side. Weens with it. Lost it, and up through the middle now. It came to Playfair, and he chipped it ahead right in on goal. It's not going to be icing. Unruh playing it aside. Arbery on the half wall. Kicks it in behind the net. Playfair stole it from him though and sent it out front. He got it back to the line. That shot there by Jensen was blocked, and it came back out to the neutral zone. Now Laundrie sent it up here near the bench. Stahl couldn't touch it, or it would have been too many men. Out at the red line now. Monte picking it up. Chipping ahead. Sent into the Rockets, into the tracker zone. Too many teams here today. Batchelor sends it around the boards. Lunenberger with some speed through the neutral zone. Sending it in and taking another hit for his trouble. He's going to go in and take one of his own now. And back and forth they go there in the corner, and Bobcats dump it down the ice. Some heavy checks there on that shift. Lunenberger was checked up by the bench, and then he didn't like it, so he came in and took the body himself. Face off now. Feener off the draw. He can't control it. It's sent out to the neutral zone. Batchelor picking it up at the tracker's blue line and sending it down. That pass was in front of everybody and down. It's going to be icing. Face off down the tracker zone. King picks it up off the draw, takes it in behind the net. Has to spin off a check now. He dishes over to the near side for Feener. Into the middle, that pass was behind Gordon. And all the way down for another icing. Face off in the tracker zone, comes back to Elstead. Moves it over to the far side. That shot was blocked by Moody and it broke his stick, it looks like. Now another shot from the point. That's up high. Lunenberger dishing back behind the net. King's going to be there to pick that up. Back to Lunenberger now. Into the middle for Weens. To McGinnis on the far side. Moving in. And just off the end of his stick now in front of the net. Cougar. Bobcats cleared away. Weens with it. Into the corner. Stuck up against the boards now. Hawk picking it up and dumping it down. That's not Hawk, actually. That was Sharma. And that's icing. 12:58 to go here in the first period. No score. off the draw. Goulet with a shot there that missed the net on the far side. Stancati cleared it out to the neutral zone. Hop on, skate, and Reedman skating in on it in the corner. Dishing, and Goulet's going to pick up the loose puck and give it to Clay on the far side, just off his stick as he was trying to go around the Bobcat player in the neutral zone. Arbery chips it in behind the net. Warshelo back to pick it up. Clay in on the forecheck, and Arbery in there now too. Clay's going to pick up the puck. Out to the middle for Amonte. Shot. I think that went off the goalie's face mask. It sounded like it did. Clay with it still behind the net. Just bumped off the puck. Gets it back. Now out front. Thomas can't quite thread the needle there. Now out to the middle. Nice play and a rebound. Another one. That missed the net. Arbery picking up a loose puck off the half wall. Sends it in behind the net for Clay. Comes back to Avante. That shot was blocked in front, and Reedman comes back the other way at the blue line. He's going to dump it in. Batchelor back to pick it up behind the net. Had Playfair coming in on him, but he was able to get it and over to the far side, down to the neutral zone. Sent back in. Batchelor's got to go back to pick it up again. Again has Playfair in on him. Has to spin off the check. In the far corner, he's going to send it back around to the near side for Avante. Up off the boards for Arbery. And Gordon now picking it up at the red line. Gets it for Weems. Out to the middle and tried to give it back to him, but it was just in front of him. Now out in the neutral zone. Penman dumping it in. Loney gets it for Feener to the far side for Gordon. Over the red line to Goulet. Right in the middle now. On goal and covering up for a whistle. Play by Thomas here. He was able to cut right into the slot and with the shot, and there was a rebound and another rebound. That one missed the net. Lunenberger off the draw with a shot there that was steered into the corner by Anderson. In behind the net. And chipped up, but held in at the line by Buchert. Now into the corner, McMillan off the glass. And I think that one might have hit the net. And they blew it down. Off the draw, it's cleared out to the neutral zone. Buchert back to pick it up inside the Trackers' blue line now. Pass is intercepted by Jeffries, and they get a shot there that's steered aside by Unruh. On the half wall, Trackers trying to clear it out. Comes loose into the corner. Stanley sends it around to the far side for Buchert. Up the boards, Moody's checked, and the puck comes out. Thomas trying to move in, had his stick lifted, and now they're going to fish a change in behind the net. McGinnis picking it up, back to the point. Avante shot, that's another high shot over the net. Trackers really need to start hitting the net with these shots. At the red line, McGinnis chipping a high one right in on goal, bouncing in there. And steered into the corner. Now Dietz picking it up. Cycling it for Weems. Back to Batchelor. This shot tipped right in front by McGinnis. Down, and a good save there. I doubt if he meant to do that. That was a good tip in front. Now the Bobcats trying to carry it out. It's held in. Now they get it and fire it down the ice, and it's right on goal. Steered into the corner. Batchelor back to pick it up. Around to the near side. Arbery there. For Goulet into the middle. For Clay. Coming in the outside. Shot. That was labeled for the far corner. Goalie Anderson got his blocker on it. Now on the far side. Arbery out to the middle. Goulet with a shot. That was gloved and into the corner it goes. Now front. Can't control it. Comes outside the line. Goulet at the red line. Circling back in. He's going to chip it in and chase it. In behind the net. Comes back to the line. King with a shot and a heavy check by Loney. Caught player with his head down. Not sure if there's a penalty coming. Why the whistle went. I didn't see the ref's hand up. Looked like he was fine, though. He got right back up. I think the puck must have went into one of the benches here. Off the draw. Jensen up to the blue line and trying to chip it in front there. Trackers get it and send it back in. Feener's going to get there first. Gordon trying to pull it out front. Had the puck taken away from him, and now up to the blue line. Stanley trying to hold it in. Gordon with it. Nice move to get around there and into the net with a backhand shot. Anderson with the save. Just needed to get it up a little bit more. 7:19 left in the first, still no score. Lunenberger out front with it. Couldn't quite tuck it in. Now he gets it back on the far side. Back to Buchert. Into Moody. In behind the net, Weens. Out front for Moody. And that shot was just off the post. Little give and go there. And the goalie is able to cover it up. Puck comes out to the neutral zone off that face-off and dumped in now back the other way. Batchelor back to pick it up. He's going to skate in behind the net now with it. Right up to the blue line. Into the middle. And shot missed the net. McGinnis on the far wall trying to send it in now. Dietz with it. Right in. Oh, what a save there. Good chance by Dietz. And puck's up into the net. Dietz picking up that puck after he penned on the clearing and right around and in. And Anderson with another save. 12-3 are the shots on goal. Off the draw, Lunenberger with a shot off a stick. In behind the net, Moody now. Lunenberger picking it up. Behind the net, looking for Moody out front. Comes back to Loney at the point. Sends him into the far corner. Up the boards there for Parmer. Tried to get it into the middle for Sharma, but Trackers get it back. Now Lunenberger on the near side. That was off the skate and back into the Trackers zone. King up for Moody. The red line is down on his stomach, but he gets it for Lunenberger. Moving in the outside, he's got Thomas in front. In behind the net, still with it, back to Loney at the point. Shot in, and Clay knocked it down in front, and then he took a backhand. That just went off the side of the post. In the corner, it's frozen, and the ref decided to blow it down. Off the draw, Clay with a shot. Right there, and another save. Buchert at the point, holding it in for Arbery in the corner. Dishing behind for Clay out front. Thomas was there, but it was cleared away now. Arbery got it and sent it into the corner. It's in behind the net now on the far side. Stancati can't clear it, held in at the line. Sent back in behind the net. Elstad now up on the wing, over on the near side here for Hawk. Just off his stick. Stanley got it, sent it over to Buchert now. Up for Clay at the red line. He's got Goulet breaking in. And that pass was high and it's offside. They got a... Arbery didn't realize. Clay with a chance. That's the latest save by Anderson. Gordon off the draw, gets it back for Avante. Fanning on the pass up, he gets it to Gordon, he chips it ahead. Goulet is racing in on it. Gets it in the corner. Left it for Feener, now to Avante at the point. Gordon tipping it there, and goalie saved it. Now Gordon with it on the half wall. Dished it there and got it back. Now back to Batchelor at the point. Shot. That was a hard shot. That just missed. Right in front now. Goulet banging away at it. It's still loose. Another shot. Penalty coming. Right on the side of the net. Goulet looks like he's hurt. And Trackers still have it. Feener for Gordon. Over to the far side. Monte's open. His shot's on goal and held on. Oh, what a flurry that was. Ended with a penalty to Hedman. Cross-checking was the call. That was the penalty there. A whole bunch of chances on that shift. I think they had 5 shots just on that one flurry there. 3:34 left now in the first period. Still no score. Trackers on the power play now. 4 minutes. Lunenberger off the draw. Back to Batchelor. McGinnis back to Batchelor. Over to Lunenberger. Gets it back to Batchelor. McGinnis. Shots off a stick and off the glass on the near side. Lunenberger getting it. He's checked, but not sure why the horn just went. Oh. Looks like the door is stuck down on the Cougars bench, or Bobcats bench. Now they got it. I'm not sure if they left it open. They're talking to the ref now. Not sure if they left it open on purpose to get his attention. Trackers off the draw, Arbery. Lunenberger on the half wall. Back to Batchelor in the middle with a shot. And another save. Need to get more traffic in front, though. Off the draw. Feener out front for Weens, and that shot was saved. I don't even think he's seen it. Dietz with it now. Out front for Weens. He's checked, and it comes back to Gordon on the far side. Over to Dietz. Puck was bouncing a bit. Now he's got it on the half wall. Out to the middle, Weens with a shot, not missed the net. On the far side, Gordon with it, gets it back to Stanley. Shot, blocked in front, still there. And we get it, and clear it just barely over the blue line. Gordon with a nice move to get it back in to Feener in the middle. Feener with a shot. There's a rebound. Can't get that one to go. That was a point blank one right in the middle. Gain. Still 2:29 to go in the penalty. Lunenberger now. Has to turn back. Thomas has it. Over to the far side. McGinnis brought it in, but I don't know if I guess he did bring it in all the way. Now it's back out again, though. Lunenberger. Marbury now dishing it in to the corner. Gets it back. Lunenberger. Shot, high shot up over the net. Stanley lost it in his feet for a sec there, but he gets it back now. Dump down the ice. Stanley's back to pick it up. Passing to the near side for Gordon. In. Shot and a save. That shot by Feener there, and there's a rebound right in front, and backhand shot. Another save. 22-3 are the shots on goal now. Anderson standing on his head here in the first period to keep this 0-0. Just 1:07 to go. 1:33 in the penalty. Batchelor at the point, shot. That was deflected wide. Now behind the net, Feener with it. Back to Gordon. To make a move there and gets it over to Batchelor now. Goulet on the near side. Shot was off the stick and cleared down the ice. Batchelor skating it up off his stick though, and Goulet now over to the far side. Clay off his stick. Gordon now, he lost it and he's dumping it out the other way. Dietz picking it up at the neutral zone. Batchelor, this penalty's got 44 seconds left in it. Dietz now in the middle for Clay. Dishing for Moody. Dietz now. Backhand shot's blocked. Another shot, that was blocked. And that's going to do it for the first period. So 0-0 after one. Trackers are going to start on the power play. Shots are 22-3. So we're going to get a flood and we'll be back in a few minutes. right, second period is underway. Trackers starting with a brief power play here for 20 seconds. Right off the draw here. Puck is dumped down the ice. Looked like that was going to go. Oh, there's netting over there, so he hit it. Still 12 seconds left on the Bobcats penalty. Weens right off the draw, trying to get it out front. Feener on the far side. Weens. Back to Batchelor, sending one in behind the net for Feener. Bobcats penalty's over, and the puck's bouncing around. They'll hold it in there. Batchelor at the blue line. Feener. Weens behind the net. Out to the middle. Gordon couldn't quite kick it up to his skate, and Harmer picking it up and taking it out to the neutral zone. That might have got caught up in the wet ice a bit there. Now Hawk with it. Over to the far side. Batchelor in the corner. Puck comes around to the near side. Goulet picking it up. Getting it up for McGinnis. Over to the far side. Dietz. Working in from the outside, just standing on his shot right out front. That was just behind McGinnis. Goulet now. And shipping it out to the neutral zone. I'm not sure who that is, number 23. I don't have him on my roster. In the corner, sent out front. That was gotten by Loney now. Over to the near side, McGinnis. Trying to get into the middle. Goulet had his stick tied up, and looks like penalty is coming to the Bobcats. Or Trackers, I'm not sure. Looks like Trackers had the puck. But Borichello is heading over to the box. Goulet was definitely all tied up in front, but it looked like it was a bit of a late call. So the Trackers going back on the power play now. 18 minutes left in the second. No score. Comes back to Gordon, gets it back to Stanley. Over to the far side. Goulet, shot, rebound, they score! Weens tucked it in, that rebound. That's what they needed. Goulet with the first shot and the rebound. Weens pulled it around and tucked it in the open net. Only 8 seconds it took him on that power play. Finally able to find the back of the net after 24 shots. Thomas now in. He's got Clay with him. Broken up there. Good play by Jansen to get his stick in. Mullane now in. Clay in tight. Stopped by Anderson. Sent around the far side. That was Reedman now. Thomas chipping it back the other way. Batchelor in with a shot. I think that went off a stick in behind the net. Now it's cleared out to the neutral zone. Batchelor to Avante. Up to Clay. Weens picking it up. Dished it back for Batchelor. He's going to set up behind the net. Harbury quickly up for Thomas. Weens actually around Jensen and in behind the net. Clay gave it back to Weens, back to Clay now. Out to the middle, Lunenberger with a shot and a rebound in. Weens, I don't know how he didn't get that one to go. Now Lunenberger out front. It's sitting there. Moody puts it away. After about 5 chances, they finally put it in the open net. Anderson's laying on the ice. Moody just came in and put it away, so now 2-0. 16:33 left, second period. Bobcats inside their zone, moving it up. Harmer into the middle. Hawk tried to dump it in, but Goulet got it and sent it over to the far side. Now Dietz comes back the other way. Into the middle and right in on goal. Got in a little too tight there and was knocked away now, Goulet. Looks like he might have been trying to set up the lacrosse move, I'm not sure. And penalty in front. I think it's going to be Dietz. Interference is the call. It's McGinnis. Heading to the box. Go. Yeah. 16:04 to go here. Trackers are going to have to kill off a penalty. Off the draw, comes outside the zone, and Bobcats got to check up at the line now. Sent down, but it's not all the way. Harmer now at the red line, dishing for Hawk. Backhanded it in, and Buchert sent it back out to the neutral zone. Feener chipping it ahead. He's going to race over. Back there, he kind of slap-shotted that in now and behind the net. Number 23, I don't know who that is, skating in. Back to the point. Sharma. That was Sharma with a shot. Skating back for it. Over to the far side. Sharma. In the corner and cleared down. Elstad racing back for it. Play pressuring. It's going to spin off the check. Still has it in the corner. Moving it up the far side. And in offside. Still 35 seconds to go in that penalty to McGinnis. Trackers get it off the draw and send it down the ice. Anderson's going to stop it up behind the net for number 23. Elstad banking it in. Hunter playing it behind the net. He's going to play it over the far side for Weems. To Arbery in the middle. Trying to get around the D, and it slides in on goal. Anderson's going to cover it up. Just 9 seconds left in the penalty now. Face off down the Bobcat zone. Off the draw, Goulet had Dietz over there, but he decided to shoot it. Anderson made the save. Now Jensen carrying it up through the neutral zone. Knocked off his stick, but he gets it back. Sent in behind the net. Unruh stops it up for Loney. Around the boards. Out to the neutral zone. McGinnis picking it up, and Warshelo, gets it, sends it around the far side. Loney holds it in on the boards there. Trackers are changing. Lunenberger off the bench, dumps it into the corner. Warshelo sends it around the near side. King sends it in behind the net for Moody. Bobcats come in and pick it up, but taken out there by Ludenberger. And they score. I didn't see what happened there. Was it Moody again for the second of the game? There was a big hit on the side, and Moody looked like he just sent it towards the net, and it went in. I don't know. There was a couple of hits along the boards there, and it looked like the puck was just sent towards the goal and made its way in. 3-0 now. Leans in the wall. Gordon picking it up. Out front for Feener, and point blank shot there was saved. Leans now can't control it. Playfair sends it out to the neutral zone. To Buchert on the near side, sends it back over for Stanley. With some speed now, moving in. Shot, well wide. And coming back the other way. Cougars. Playfair behind the net, sends it around the corner. And Buchert now out front. And shot on goal. Looks like she was trying to get it up for Peter and didn't get there. Shot from the point is wide. Pass up through the middle is by and all the way down. It's going to be icing. Face-off coming back down the Tracker zone. 12:09 left in the second. Tracker's up 3-0 now. Right in front, poked away. Moody came in and picked it up. Gives it to Lunenberger on the far side. And on the outside with a shot. And Anderson with another save. The draw, chipped up the wall. Sharma now to the Palmer on the near side. Into the middle. That was Reedman. Gets it back to the point. Shot into the corner. Goulet came in and picked up the loose puck. He's going to skate it up and out. Dumping it in. Warashello behind the net, fires it around the boards. Trackers were changing the D, and there was nobody there. Loney picking it up down at the red line. Getting up for Arbery, ahead for Goulet. 3-on-2, back for Goulet. Shot there was off a stick and behind the net. Play now. Finding some open ice in the corner and behind the net. Back to King. Sends it over to Loney. That was a high pass, and Loney is able to hold it in at the line. Arbery dumping it in behind the net. Warashello sending one up for Palmer. He's able to get it out to the neutral zone. Sent back in. Warashello again on the near side, and again it's picking it up. In behind the net. Back to the point for Loney. And his pass was intercepted and tripped up on the way out there. Loney's going to go for two. So the Tracker's going to have to kill off a penalty here. 10:23 left in the second period. goes into the corner off the draw. Buchert sends it around the far side. On with it. Shot from the point ends up in front, and another shot misses the net. Now McGinnis behind the net. He's tripped up there. Play goes on. Dietz on the far side. He gets it. Sends it down the ice. Anderson stopping it up for McMillan. Moving it up ahead and dropping back now. McMillan's got to turn back, and now he sends it up to Hawk at the blue line. He puts it right back again. McMillan's going to leave it there. Number 23 carrying it up into the tracker zone, but stolen. Now Gordon back the other way into the middle. Tried to give it back there for Feener, but pass was off, and they come back the other way now. Stancati in behind the net. Batchelor. Feener for Gordon. In with a shot, and goalie held on to that for a whistle. Just 38 seconds now in the penalty to Loney. Buchert off the draw, sent it just inside and sent back out now. Playfair with it into the middle, and Moody swatted at that and came to Stoll over to the far side for Playfair. It was behind him, and gets it back now into the middle. Playfair with a shot that missed the net. Puck goes in behind the net. Playfair with it right out front, and nice save, and they score! Power play goal. 9 seconds was still left in the... That was scored by Reedman. Right out front. One shot was saved. That was a nice save, but the rebound came right to Reedman, and he's able to tuck it in the open side. So 3-1. Batchelor with it just inside the blue line. Sends it up. Jensen with a move, and up to Batchelor now. Jensen chipping it off the boards up to the neutral zone. Thomas back for Batchelor up the boards for Arbery. Sends it in deep. Clay's going to race in there and chip it around the boards. Thomas now back to Amante. High shot over the net. In the corner now. Comes loose. Up the wall. Sharma comes back to the point. Batchelor can't quite hold it in. And gets to the red line, sends it back in. Goulet just off the bench. Just checked. Palmer had it for a second, and that was fired trying to go around the boards, but it hit the side of the net. Batchelor with a shot from the point, and saved. Covered up for a whistle. Off in the Bobcat zone. Goulet back to McGinnis. Weak shot there, didn't make it to the goal. I think that's Warashello skating it up and passing it over the near side. Stancati and Bond taking out Goulet here. Penalty coming. Tracker's controlling it. McGinnis with it. Puck's dumped all the way around the far side. Stanley's going to come back in the Tracker zone to pick it up. Trackers with the extra man out there. The delayed call sent up ahead and finally touched the puck. Penalty's coming. It's a head contact. It's Bond heading over to the box. A little bit late on the replay there, but looks like it's going to be 2 minutes. The Tracker's going back on the power play now. Linesman blowing down the play here, not sure why. I think he thought the net was off. And he's talking to the ref. Maybe they didn't have the time up on the clock.
They had it on the wrong side.
Oh, they had it on the wrong side. So back to Bachelor. Shot was off a stick over to the far side. Goulet into the middle. Weens sent it through the crease now to the near side here. Gordon on the half wall with it. Into the middle. Weens with it. Shot. There's a rebound. Can't get it to go. And Anderson able to cover it up. Off the draw in the corner. Stanley getting it up the line, dishing for Gordon. Walking in, shot. I think that was tipped by Feener. Ended up missing the net now. Back to Stanley at the point. Shot in. And comes back to Stanley. I don't know if that made it to the goal. Off a skate there, Goulet, and it just missed the net. On the far side. Feener picking it up. Out front. Gordon with a shot off the side of the net. And Elstad lost a stick. Feener for Goulet out front. Missing the net was Thomas right in the slot. Now Gordon back to Stanley. Back to Gordon. Walking in. Shot was off the shin pad. Stanley for Goulet. Another shot, a rebound. Thomas. Couldn't quite find that one. Feener out to Thomas. Another shot. Saved. Goulet behind the net now with it. 20 seconds to go in the penalty. Stanley at the point. That shot was deflected wide. Stanley, another shot there. That one missed the net. Feener gets it behind the net. And Loney off the bench. Can he get over there in time? He does. Player out of the bench and trying to... I don't know if that was intentional or not, but he was just coming out of the bench as they were clearing it down. All that, I don't even know if I got a replay. Loney with it now. Into the middle. Weens. Shot was blocked right in front. And Bobcats clear it now. Reedman gets it ahead. 23 coming in. Shot on goal. And Unruh able to hold on, get a whistle. 4:02 left in the second. Trackers up 3-1. Off the draw in the corner, King skating it up and out. So with it, at the blue line, and Lunenberger was offside. King made an extra move there right at the blue line. Lunenberger was on the far side. Face off just outside the Bobcat zone. They get it and clear it out. Now sent back in. Moody racing in the near side. Out to the middle. Batchelor picking it up. Bringing it in behind the net. Out front with a sharp angle shot. And Moody with it. Hat trick. Moody with the hat trick. Right on the doorstep. That was a hard shot there. And Moody right there, he's able to bang it home. And I don't see any hats on the ice.
Strikers!
4-1 now. 3:24 left in the second. Weens in with it. Arbery down up front. Clay trying to get to it, he can't, and it's cleared away. Out to the neutral zone here. Bond was trying to get a stick on it, but it went all the way down in the tracker zone. Gordon sends it around the boards for Avante up. Arbery now into the middle. Batchelor picking it up. Batchelor's got a couple players on him and kicks it ahead. Gordon picking it up. Into the middle looking for Thomas. Gets it back to Batchelor. That's a high shot. Glove down. Held on to for a whistle. Thomas trying to pull it ahead, right in front. Feener with a shot, and Anderson with a save. Puck was bouncing a bit. And North Central with a late change here. Back to Buchert off the draw, over to Stanley. He's being pressured there by Playfair, sent it into the corner. Feener picking it up. Off the boards, back to Stanley. Now back to Feener. It was kind of in his feet a bit. Now gets it back for Thomas. Tried to get it out front. Gordon picking it up. Back to Stanley. To Gordon. Into the slot. Shot. That was a hard shot. Gloves. Face-off one right outside the zone. Stanley's got to go back to pick it up. Up for McGinnis now. Goulet picking it up, walking in. Rebound. McMillan now trying to dish it back. Goulet picks it up, depending on his pass out, and Jeffries can't clear it. Held into the line by Buchert. Buchert again sending it into the far corner. McGinnis comes back to Stanley. His shot missed the net. Dietz now. He's checked and Bobcats can't clear it. Dietz behind the net. Out to McGinnis. Stick was tied up. He couldn't get a shot off. Now King holding it at the line. Sent it in behind the net. Elstad back to pick it up. With a long pass up here to number 23. And King was back. Got a sharp angle shot off. Hunter's going to hold on. Under a minute to go now in the second. Face off in the tracker zone. And it looks like Bobcats are getting away from the face-off. Bachelor with it in the corner now. He's got Bond in there, and Weems came and picked it up. Moody now out to the middle for Ludenberger. Jensen was able to get back. Now in the corner, Moody. Weems. So with it out front, Lunenberg with a shot, he scores! Another goal for this line. Out front, Lunenberger. Weems found him right in the slot, and it was a nice shot, top corner. Just 26.8 seconds left in the second. Trackers are up 5-1 now. Moody with 4 points. Arbery now with a shot, and Clay trying to whack that rebound out of the air. And second period is done. Shots on goal are 40-8. So the Trackers able to break the barrier finally in the second. Bobcats able to get one of their own. So we're going to get a flood, and we'll be back after that. Third period's underway. Clay trying to move in there. Is taken away now. Dietz back. Sent around the far side. Stahl. Can't get a stick on it. Loney got a shot off from the point. Sent in the behind the net. Clay racing for it. Stahl up the middle. And number 23 carrying it out. Blows a tire there and comes in offside. Puck dumped into the corner. Goulet racing in on it. Lunenberger behind the net. Out front for Weens. Just fired it wide. Looks like the Trackers are doing some line juggling here in the third period. Bobcats with it in the corner. Borchello up. Stanley holding in at the line. Weens in the corner. Goulet out to the middle. Stanley missing the net. I think Moody's playing center. Taking the body. Back to the point. Amonte firing in behind the net. Moody taken into the boards. Gets the puck back. Over to the far side. Amonte shot. Tipped right in the front. And I think it was tipped. Might not have been. Anderson's able to hold on and no rebound. Moody wins it back to Feener, but it was off his skate now. Sent into the near corner. Jensen up the boards. Held in at the, trying to be held in at the line. They get it out though, Reedman. Reedman with a shot that was up over the net now on the far side. Gordon chipping it by and losing his stick. And all the way in with his feet. That was interesting. Tried to kick it over to Feener. Now Feener picking it up at the Trackers' blue line. Clay in. Dishing for Thomas, and he fanned on the shot. It was a good play. Bobcats can't clear it. Loney walking in with a shot off the blocker, and there's a rebound right in front. Nice save there. Kicking out the pad with a point-blank rebound. Anderson. And Bobcats are going to send it down the ice from the wrong side of center. How about that save, though? Bouncing around in front. It came over to... Actually, it was shot from front. Can't really see very good. Playfair moving in, sending it over to Penman and back to Playfair now in behind the net. Buchert taken out. Stanley behind the net. Stick was lifted and Playfair tried to send it out front, but Lunenberger intercepted it. McGinnis for Lunenberger to Dietz in the middle. Moving in behind the net. The trackers are going to change and sent down the ice. That was a tracker pass that was off. Ended up coming all the way back down. Batchelor behind the net to pick it up to Goulet on the far side. Batchelor now moving in with a shot, and it's in! Batchelor moving in there and with a hard shot. The goalie Anderson got a glove on it, but it popped up in the air and just dribbled in. So 6-1, Trackers are up now. Just a little over 16 minutes to go here in the third period. Batchelor with it again. He's going to circle back to Gordon on the near side. He lost it. On the wall now. Comes to play into the middle for Gordon. And calling it offside. Not sure if they actually brought it in there or not, but faceoff's going to be just outside the Bobcats zone. Bobcats with it inside their zone. Just chipping it up to the neutral zone now. Morichello trying to push it ahead. Comes back to Sharma at his blue line. Over to the far side, Parmer. Thomas in on the forecheck. Gets it up ahead for Reedman. And it comes out to the neutral zone. Loney moving it over to the far side. King up ahead for Arbery. Over to Lunenberger with a good shot there. Nice save. That was a one-timer. Over to the far side. Parmer in with a shot off the King's shin pad, and Lunenberger picking it up, getting to the red line, dumping it in, and again they're saying didn't get to the red line. Nice one-timer. But Anderson was across to make the save. Dietz on the near side, up for Moody. In from the outside, in with a shot, and I think the goalie made a save there. Puck's carried back out to the neutral zone and into the Trackers' end. Stanley back for it. Up for McGinnis. He had Jensen coming in on him. Chipped it out to the neutral zone. Play now. Trying to get it over to Dietz. He was in front. Now 23 with it. To the red line. Dumping it in. Batchelor around the far side to Clay, to Goulet. Hard pass there, he couldn't quite handle it, but he got his stick on it and right in on goal. Anderson's going to cover it up and get a whistle. Moody with good speed around the outside and in with a shot. I'm not sure, it might have been blocked. Queens with it now off the draw out front. Clay with a shot. Anderson got that one and covered it up. Back at the line, Batchelor for Weens. Dishing for Avante, and that shot in was kicked away by Elstad. Didn't clear it though now. That pass was right up the middle. But Batchelor's got to come back to pick it up. Being launched by Playfair. Gets it up to Goulet now. Playfair picking it up in the middle. Dished it there, and Goulet picking up the loose puck. Shot, and looking for a rebound right in front there, but there wasn't really one. And Lunenberger taking the draw now. Gets it back to Gordon, back to Loney with a shot, and rebound there is cleared away. Cleared out to the neutral zone. King back to pick it up. Trackers end up to Gordon. Looks like the butt end came out of sticks. I think the Trackers were offside. Trackers win the draw. Stanley over to Buchert, up to Gordon. Looks like he might have touched it on the way in. Puck comes into the corner. Feener. Back to the point. Buchert back into the corner. Trackers were changing there and they couldn't touch the puck. Into the middle, Moody with it. Shot on goal. Into the corner, Arbery now. Arbery in the far side. Borichello. Stahl in there now too. Puck comes loose. Sharma lost it. Thomas out front with a shot and didn't get all of it. Anderson's able to hold on and get a whistle. Off the draw, into the corner. Bobcats pick it up and send it out through the middle into the Tracker zone. Avante back to pick it up. Over to Batchelor. Up for Arbery. Thomas on the far side now. He's got to circle back. Batchelor now up to Arbery again. Outside the zone now to Moody. He's going to dump it in and change. Jensen back to pick it up behind the net for the Bobcats. Dietz racing in there, but Jensen's able to chip it by into the corner. Falling, and now it comes out front. Unruh thought he had it, but just went in behind the net now up to McGinnis on the far side. McGinnis out to the middle. Clay, I don't know why he didn't shoot that. .10 and 10 seconds left here in the third. Trackers up 6-1. Shots on goal are 52-9. Face-off's going to be just outside the Bobcat zone. Comes back to King. He dumps it in, right in on goal. It's played to Eldstead. And back at the line, Loney holding it in on the half wall. Dishing for Lunenberger out front. Nobody home. Bobcats pick it up, and that pass was behind. Bond comes all the way down the tracker zone. Weems picking it up. Up for Lunenberger. Into the middle with a shot. I think that went off his stick and over the net. Loney with a hard shot there. That was off the post. Now on the near side, Gordon shipping it in into the bench. First shot was that shot there though by Loney off the post. Moody lost it. Playfair tried to chip it ahead and comes just inside the Bobcat zone. They chip it out to the neutral zone. Buchert spins back. Buchert in behind the net with it now. And Bobcats didn't realize they were offside. Feener now in with speed. Into the corner, Moody. Feener back to the point. Stanley now at the neutral zone, dumping it in from the wrong side of center. .8:35 to go here. 6-1. Trackers are up. Face off down the tracker zone. Go behind the net. Batchelor picking it up. Moving in. Right in on goal with a high shot there off the Anderson's face mask. And Batchelor looking for a big check there, but over to Stahl and in offside. Good job by Batchelor there. Nice hands to get in with the shot and off the head. Dietz now. 2-on-2 with Lunenberger. Out to Lunenberger. He fanned on the shot. McGinnis. Not sure if Anderson got a piece of that or not, but it ended up hitting the glass behind the net. Dumped back in behind the net now. Lunenberger with it. Laundry checking. He comes back to the point. Shot by Loney. I think that was off a stick. It missed the net. Another shot. That missed the net on the far side. McGinnis able to hold it in at the line and behind the net. Laundry battling for it. Comes loose around the boards. Jeffries trying to clear it. And it's back in. McGinnis. He's taken out. King now, a shot from the half wall. That was walkered in behind the net. Puck comes back to Loney. Shot off the side of the net. Into the corner. Back to Loney again. Another shot. That one steered into the far corner. Dietz dishes for Moody. Still with it. Now Weens. Another shot from Loney. That one was kicked into the corner. And puck comes out to the neutral zone. Loney up for Goulet. Nice pass into the middle. And Jensen Might be getting a penalty. Stuck his leg out there. Looked like tripping is the call. Jensen heading to the box, so the Tracker's going to go on the power play now. Don't know what that was. So let's press the wrong button. Stanley now face it, or shot. There's blocked in front and sent down the ice. Bucher back to pick it up. Stanley past him on the far wall now. Clay battling for it. Comes just outside the line. Goulet now on the near side. Passing over to Stanley. Shot it on goal. There's a rebound. In behind the net. Comes back to the point. Stanley to Bucher. Back to Stanley. He's behind him though, and they get it and send it down the ice. Stanley turned back there. Palmer was in on the forecheck. Now up to Goulet. Fishing for Lunenberger. That shot right in front, and oh my, what a save that was. Lunenberger with the shot, and the rebound was right there. Goulet picked it up and went all the way around. I don't know if that went off his stick or what, but wow. Off the draw. Monte on the half wall. Into the middle. It's in Feener's feet. Gordon gets it, moving in, shot over the glass, or over the net. Back to Batchelor at the point, over to Feener. Shot off a pad, and Avante just hopping over his stick at the rebound. Batchelor now to Feener. Walking in with a shot, that was saved. Batchelor back to pick it up in the Tracker's end. In front of the net, he's got to turn back. He's got a Bobcat on him there now. Feener into the middle. Moody moving in. And, oh, shot there off the post. Looks like he took a hard hit, though, after he took the shot. Into the middle, Clay. Shot. That was saved. Behind the net, Arbery. Thomas with it now on the half wall behind the net for Arbery. Out front was off a body, and Bond trying to clear it. Can't. Thomas, now it's out. Thomas dishing for Vontae. Play in the middle, and offside is the call. Moody walking in here. Got a good shot off, and it was off the post, but took a pretty hard hit after. Out to the neutral zone, Loney. Sent back the other way. Playfair got it. Chipped into the Tracker zone. King with it now. Playfair is able to knock that off his stick, but Trackers come back now. Serensky sending that back into the Tracker zone. In behind the net, Playfair with it, trying to get it up front. He's off his skate now, right in front, and sent down the ice. Looks like that's going to be icing. Only 2:47 to go. Face off in the tracker zone. Dietz gets it and carries it out over the blue line, right in. Trying to get it out on the other side from McGinnis, but it was broken up. We come back in the other way. Harmer, Hawk with it in the high spot. Got a shot there. It was steered into the corner. Buchert sends it back around behind the net for Stanley. Up the boards from McGinnis into the middle. Dietz now working in 1-on-2 on the outside behind the net. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Batchelor dumping it in, and looked like that was icing, but we're not going to call it. Now Goulet stealing it in the corner, out to the middle. Tried to get it to Feener. It was off his skate, and Goulet picking it up now. Sharma with it. Lost it at the blue line. Leans to Avante on the far side and through the middle to Jensen just inside the Bobcat zone. He's going to dish it back up the other way. Batchelor just off his stick there for a second, now chipping a high one up and into the Bobcats bench that went. Faceoff's going to come back down to the tracker zone. Tracker's up to 62 shots now. Off the draw. Shot. I think Unruh got his arm on it. Another one out front and knocked down with a high stick. Face-off just outside the tracker zone, chipped up through the neutral zone. Bobcats move in with a shot. Face off in the tracker zone, now sent behind the net, loaning up for Arbery. Pass up through the middle. Loney picking it up now. Moving in. Shot, he scores! Not sure, that might be Loney's second of the game. I lost track. Around and in with a nice shot. Above the glove. With it in the corner. Lunenberger now. Out to the middle. Dietz scores. Oh, and Levi with another point. That's 5. Shot there. Front, and Dietz just had to pop it in the open net. 8-1 now, 16 seconds left. Friedman knocked off his stick as he was trying to work in there now, in behind the net. that's going to do it for this one. Trackers are 2-0 here at the Provincials. 65 shots on goal in that game. And if it wasn't for Anderson, that would have been a lot worse. Anderson played really good. So that's going to do it for day 2 here. We'll be back at it again tomorrow morning, 9:30. Hopefully we'll talk to